Hey everyone, Jeff here. Welcome back to the channel. There's a new Asgard's Fall playtest, so let's check that out, shall we? I actually did a new run because they reset progress, which was kind of frustrating, but I get it because it's a playtest, right? Anyways, things that have changed. I think the talent tree here was the same as last time. I did one run. I also think I found a broken spell already that's like trivializes the game. But one thing they've added, aside from, in the last time they added the Hunter's character, which is just an archer, they've added this war paint system, which is, if you've played Diablo 4, unfortunately for you and everyone else, like, Diablo 4 hater time, it's kind of like build your own Paragon board, where you have all these things that you can put on it that do different types of effects. They're a little bland right now for the most part. Generally, they're like about focusing on a specific element or generic stat upgrades, which are pretty powerful, right? There's a lot of power to be had here. But then there are some cool ones, like every time you level up, you get a random stat increased by 5%. Every 10 ability cast, the next one is guaranteed crit. Stuff like that's really interesting. So I hope we see more of that stuff. Also, the cost to acquire these is insane. I would say I'm gonna go ahead and make this one just to make it, and just show, oh, it's bigger. I didn't know that. I thought they were smaller. So I think these are smaller. I wonder if it shows how large they are, or if there's any way to tell. Well, anyways, this should be active, so we should see a physical build in our first run. I'm gonna go through the first act, and I'm gonna play for like an hour, 2 hours. I don't know, or we'll do however much I feel like. But let's go to the starting realm, and then we'll move on. They did add a new area, so we might do that. But I think you need a little bit more power from this first act to actually go into the further worlds. If you haven't seen this game before, it does a lot of things well. First of all, it looks great. It moves around really well. The spells are fun. It is a fairly standard bulletheaven type thing where you're just like, you aim where your stuff is going, but it does auto fire. So the upgrade system seems to have been adjusted a little bit, where you see, like, this is a legendary upgrade, or I'll call it legendary because it's like glowing and whatnot. So a 75% damage increase is insane for one upgrade. I think it's like common, and it is like common, rare, epic, legendary, whatever, what have you, whatever your favorite action RPG is, that type of system based on color. And then you have this web of weird, and this is really the system that I think makes this game more interesting than others. Basically, you have 3 types of runes, and we actually have all 3 here, so I can show. No, we don't. We only have 2. So you have these doubler nodes, and the higher rarity, the more nodes they'll affect. You see in this one, it's showing that it'll make the node to the left of it a 2x. So if we put that, if we were to put this somewhere, like right here, then had this one and had it right next to it, this would get 12% crit chance, which is pretty good, I must say. Pretty good indeed. And then these are just the stat upgrades. There's a bunch of different types of these. And they also have rune power attached to them. I'm just going to throw this in the middle. So rune power is used to fuel the third type, which has varying, extremely powerful effects, depending on what you're doing. There doesn't seem to be too many actually in the game at the moment, I would say. Also, I just noticed I did take the talent to get a like a whirlwind here, and our sword is sweeping around the back. It didn't do that before. So there is a spell, Shattering Ground, that seems to be incredibly overpowered. I'm gonna whip that out right now. It's not very good, like early right here, but once we get to the boss, who has, or well, both bosses have an insane amount of HP. You see why it's so good. I think it's interacting in an incorrect way, where as long as it's touching an enemy, it's triggering its damage, which is pretty good against bosses, obviously, right? So it's just like a constant font of damage. One thing I want to see is these like Death Must Die style like little battle upgrades. They there's a limited amount and they don't reset. Oh, okay, we can put this here. That's fine. Now the fun thing is, and you can start doubling it. So if I put another one, it'll go 4x, and then if you put another one, it'll go to 8x. So there's incentive to try and build around that way, and then sometimes you can also build directly around like rune power abilities. So it just depends on like what you roll into, and you can honestly, like, you're incentivized to roll a lot in this game versus other stuff. Like, this is not something I want to take. This is fine. Like, taking blue upgrades is like the bare minimum that you want to take. It's kind of like a, you know, for my Death Must Die people, it's kind of like how when you're taking a new spell, you don't want to take a like a common upgrade when you could take an epic one, right? Or a legendary one. 9% ignite chance. Okay, I'll drop that right here. It also has 3 rune power. That's 18% ignite chance. Not bad. It's the same kind of deal here where you're like, so every level up, I feel, has this kind of like push your luck sort of rolling to it, which I find very intriguing. Because like you could take this, right, and it's good, but it would be more fun to have better ones. I'm just gonna take Giant's Tooth. All the starting stats seem to be the same. I haven't tried this ability, so why not? Oh, it looks like it's just 3 spears. It's fine. I really like the way all the abilities look. I really like the music in this game. Everything's shaping up good. They're also taking their time with it. This is like the 3rd test. All right, this is the other stuff I was talking about. Physical attacks have a 5% chance to generate a stacking buff, increase the attack speed by per 1%. It gets removed if you take damage. It's pretty good. It's not insane, for sure. It can go crazy, but I'd rather see other things. Searing Path, I like a lot. Like a lot. We wouldn't be able to activate anything. I mean, we wouldn't be able to activate it now, but I think we could just put it right here and then get another 3 rune power thing next to it. It's fine. But like I said, that's kind of the whole push your luck sort of deal. Like, there's so many avenues we could have taken in upgrading our web just there that I really like it. I really like the concept and where they're going with this game. I think right now my only like negative is the map being very you know, it's bigger than it originally was. It started off as like really tiny. It wasn't great. Kind of wish it was more like some other games in the genre that are like an infinite map that have more locations to visit. I think that'd be more fun. I also wish there were more mini bosses, because right now there's a boss at 10 minutes and a boss at 20, at least in this first map. See, this is okay. And saving money isn't necessarily bad, or whatever this resource is. I don't know what you call it. Immolation Aura is like fine. It's helpful. 30% damage? I'll take it, sure. Getting more damage on our sword is pretty effective. Alright, these are all common. Reroll. 25% increased fire damage. Don't mind if I do. I'm just gonna set it right there, and I'm gonna set it there because maybe we get lucky and we get a node that hits here and here. Oh, we're moving. We're moving now. I don't know why we moved so fast there, but we did. 25% fire damage. Oh, because we leveled up. I have a talent that when we level up, we move faster and heal for a little bit right after. I don't think we could see our talents from the screen. No. We could see all of this stuff. We can hover over. There's no hover over, but it does show all of your stats. Which is not bad. Magmasphere. Jotun Fire Outburst. Summon fiery volcanoes periodically bursting out. Cooldown 15. I'm gonna take this because it sounds cool, and I'm a big fan of Volcano from Diablo 2. The Druid spell that you get at level 24. I remember. I've played it. I've played a Volcano specific build. Been a while. Oh, holy balls. Okay. I'm just talking about this. This is insane. 13% attack speed's really good. This is literally the knot we wanted, though. I'm gonna take it. Look, 36% ignite chance, 50% more fire damage. I don't really know what else you can ask for. I guess we're a fire build. That's just gonna casually, like, abuse the power of Shattering Ground. I will reroll. Giant's Tooth. From 3 to 7 of them. The power of legendary upgrades. This game does not joke around with the power fantasy once you get going. And this is probably the strongest I've been this early, I think. We've high rolled a lot of stuff. Bees. It's the bee people. I don't know. Ooh, 15% movement speed is also, like, not terrible. I'm gonna throw it, like, right here. Placement on that web really matters, I have found. Shattering Ground. 30% damage increase is okay. We could do better. Ember Axe. Physical explosive. Oh, it's physical, not fire. It's called Ember Axe. Oh, wait. Projectile explosive. I can't read. Let's take it. This is literally fire damage. Like, we're doing fire damage. That's what we're doing right now. Plus 9 damage. There's 50% damage to close enemies is fine. I think we'll just take plus 9 damage. I think I'm just going to throw it right here. I don't know what the max is on the knots of power. Like, I don't know if you can only get them to affect 3 adjacent spots. Because, like, a common one rolls for 1 spot, and then the purple quality rolls for 2. So I assume the legendary glowy one hits for 3. But who knows? I'm gonna try and high roll here. Or we just take Magmasphere as our last upgrade. I think that's fine. I am a fan of throwing large balls. Really hard to argue with it. Also, should be really good for the same reason that the Shattering Ground is. I imagine it has the same effect against the bosses, but I guess we'll find out. Yeah, overall, very, very pleased with the direction this game's going. I do think that, like, again, I think that Warpaint system, which is the big thing that was added in this playtest, is a little undercooked at the moment, for sure. However, conceptually, I really like it. I will take increased fire damage. I'm gonna throw it here. Yeah. We probably need a roll. And then and I like how it alternates too between, like, you know, the web and then your level ups. And the level up pacing goes pretty well too. So yeah, all in all, I'm very high on this game right now as far as like the future of it goes. Unfortunately, the playtest does not sync between Steam Deck. I'm gonna just take this Embark upgrade and then save our money for rerolling on the web of the weird. Yeah, it doesn't sync between. It doesn't have Steam Cloud support, Steam Cloud Save support yet, so there's only so much to be done with it at the moment. But again, playtest. 5% dodge chance. It's neat, right? Like, it's fun. I had on the run I did before this, just to unlock the whirlwind thing, I did have like 40% dodge chance, and there's some sort of diminishing returns going on. I don't know the exact details. 10% crit chance, though, is probably fine. Let's drop this here. We have a row of like doubling nodes that could be great. Yeah, I'm pretty high on this as far as like compared to upcoming bullet heavens that are, you know, in early access. This one is, for not hitting early access yet, pretty great. It's already got the UI in place for 5 classes, and like 9 realms, much like Survivors of Ragnarok. I don't think that's the name of it though. I always call it the wrong name. I guess we'll take Embark again. Whatever. I don't take the name of I don't understand why I can't remember the name of that game every time, even though they literally sent me a plushie that I have on my bookshelf over there, but whatever. I'm gonna look it up right now. Nordic Ashes. I can't believe I keep forgetting. If you haven't played Nordic Ashes before, it's 100% worth it. Go check it out. Some of the best art in the genre. Again, I don't really know why I can't remember that. Let's reroll. 27% physical damage. We do have 2 physical damage things. I think it's enough to take. But I don't know. Yeah. So this is like, I guess really the second big bullet heaven with the Nordic. Well, no. Okay, never mind. I thought about it for a second. There's like 4 or something like Nordic themed bullet heavens that are big or out or coming out. Kind of bloated genre, I guess, now, but I guess the success of Vampire Survivors will do that. Alright, Shattering Ground. Reduce the cooldown by a lot, that's fine. Again, it's good against bosses, although it's really good against bosses once you get multiple casts of it, and we haven't really done that, so I don't know if it's really gonna pop off like I'm expecting. At the very least, we're just gonna set the boss on fire and drive through that. I need to know, what is this, if you guys know, what is this art style called? Because I enjoy it quite a lot. Let me know in the comments. We reroll here. We reroll for a double node. Yes. 9 damage. Oh. Ignite chance, increased fire damage right here. 54% ignite chance, and oh, it does go to 6, not 8. I thought I'm almost certain it used to go to 8x if you had 3 attached to it. Maybe that got changed. Maybe I'm misremembering. I would not put that past me. Either way, that seems like a good use of our resources. Look at that ball. I wonder if we can get multiple balls. Honestly, to be max effective, we should have at least 2. I will take 4 more Ember Axes per cast. That seems good. All right, let's run away from the Angel. Definitely a Valkyrie, but whatever. Okay, yeah, we did not go all in on our broken ability, but the orb does seem to have the same effect. So there's that. Oh, I walked into the hitbox. That's no good. Okay, we need to run away. Frick. We have died. Yeah, it's pretty easy to die in this game. We gained a level, though. So that's nice. I wonder what else we got. Took a lot of damage there. We get extra dash. Well, that would have saved us there. We also get 50 max health. Maybe that's better. All right, let's go over here. Let's see. We can make... We didn't get any legendary stuff. Oh, it shows you where you can get them, too. We should probably increase our power a little bit, huh? These are awfully expensive. It looks like I need... You go to Muspelheim to get Blazing Pigment to really do anything. So let's just do that. 2 Muspelheim, 2 Fire. That's a shame, because I really think that run was going very well. But, you know, it happens. So I haven't really messed around with the other realms in this game yet. So this is going to be like a first experience for me here. Looking like we're gonna have to deal with some meteors for the entire run. I don't know if this is one of those situations where where like you have to get your meta progression up to progress. They also added a difficulty system that I haven't really looked at. All right, so do I take Shattering Ground again and try and like make it broken? Because on my first attempt, I like one-shot the boss, like before she did her first pattern and then died before she could do his second cycle. I'm kind of interested in doing that to whatever the boss is here. All right, let's see what grades we get over here. See, like, it's so good. Just to get going. We might want some health regen on our web though, because looking at like all the fire and whatnot, I guess because we have heal and level up now, it's not so bad. Which you get at like level 4, 3. Those are big slimes. We're also getting very little XP. These guys are kind of tough. But I need their resources to progress. So oh, and they're shooting fireballs at me. Oh, actually, the winged guy over there is shooting fireballs. All right, this is gonna be hard, I think. Probably need something better. I guess we'll take the 2x node multiplier and we'll go from there. Shattering Ground 1 to 4. That's definitely an upgrade. It's definitely kind of where I wanted to be in the first run. I don't think the full fire build was bad. I think I just did a bad job of dodging the boss. She is surprisingly fast. Or maybe I'm surprisingly slow. All right, can we get a big... Do we really want Ignite Chance in the fire area? I'm going to assume enemies don't have resistances and just take it. I'm going to assume enemies don't have resistances yet. Right. it being a playtest and whatnot. I need these Shattering Ground to really do some heavy lifting right here. Maybe if I can just like get the crowd dead over here, I'm in a good spot. Chilling Aura. I don't think that's what we want for this. Bloodveil plus 50% damage is probably good. That seems like a good upgrade. 17% movement speed, 11% armor. What about just 34% movement speed? We zoom in. We're so fast. Okay. Well. Well, maybe we need to be, since our ass is literally on fire. Whatever. Music here is kind of like grinding and repetitive. All right, Shattering Ground damage up is helpful. I'm gonna need some more spells to like help clear. I'm not saying I'm like an expert at this game or anything yet either, so there's that. Oh, this guy needs to die. He's the one summoning the Wall of Fires that look actually really, really good. 12% attack speed. Aw. Wait. Odin's Sacrifice, 70% more damage. Or no, 70% less health, 100% more damage. Neat, but I'm just gonna take 12% attack speed. I think that's a good upgrade. I'm assuming that also affects our cooldown rate on our spells and not just our basic attack. I don't think I have any way of checking whether or not that's true either, so rough. The volcanoes didn't seem to do much. This isn't it. World Slash, not really where I want to be. The amount 0 seems bad. Keep rerolling. Shattering Ground cooldown by almost a full second. Okay. Increase physical damage by a lot. 30% to our 2 attacks. We're gonna physical this time. Take Fenrir's Claws. Just go full physical. Like it's just slashing at random nearby targets. Yeah. Fire bad. Iframes on dash. Maybe extra dashes are better than I think because of iframes. Bleed chance, 7 base damage. 7 base damage seems nice too. What if I just drop this here? And then next time we're in the web, we're looking for doublers. Or like, you know, rune power effects. Excuse me? Where am I supposed to dodge? I guess the answer is through, but wow. Okay, extra dash is very high on my menu right now. And now we have freaking laser beams. Next thing we know, there's going to be sharks, and it's going to be just a disaster. I need, like, good upgrades here, and these are not them. I don't think... I mean, Embark's might be okay, but it's not physical. We do want physical. Shattering ground damage by 30% is decent. Probably. Oh, we've got rock elementals. There's a whole lot of enemies. Okay, there's straight up bombers over here. I don't know what's happening now. The enemy variety is actually crazy. I don't know. Maybe what I said earlier about having elite enemies was incorrect. That's a 3. I think it's gonna hit here because of the way I've done this. If I put it here, it gives us the bonus movement speed and the knot of power here. The 7 more damage. And whatever we put here. Alternatively, I could put it here for more ignite chance and attack speed, but I think the movement speed bonus is going to help. 68% movement speed, 14 damage, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty... Oh, we are a fast little Viking. Blood Veil, 75% more damage. Well, that's our sword, by the way. Like, maybe I should have mentioned that before, but it's our sword. Yeah, that's a meaningful amount. Especially after upping our base damage. I would rather... 2 health regen is nice, but... I think I want... Man, okay. I'll take that. 30% armor. There's no way that's not good. I mean, it is a thing in these games where the best defense is just kill everything before it hits you. But since I don't really know what I'm getting into, taking a little bit's not the end of the world. All right, physical spells. 50% more damage on our sword is probably fine. Okay, these rock elementals are like dangerous, and the bombs are coming from the bone men. How dare they? Reroll me. Berserker's Fury, physical damage. Increasing the attack speed in all damage types. It only needs 6. We could put it literally anywhere. But what if we double... Ooh. What if we doubled here and here? Okay. 40% ignite, 24% attack speed. I'm cooking up something on our web. Probably should get some more spells. We can have up to 5, and I've got, well, 5 plus your basic attack. And right now, we have 2. I've invested in 2. But I think our web is really good. Let's get the vacuum. Roll for physical damage and hope. Shattering ground. Okay, well, I'll take the legendary upgrade that doubles the number of those we have, and then 10% crit chance is, let's be honest, probably too much to skip. I'm gonna throw it out to the side a little bit. Dagger throw? Physical damage? Yeah. I don't think it's going to be as good, obviously, but more like it's another source of damage, another cooldown being used for like the cost of one upgrade. So to me, what makes this better than some other stuff you might see me play, or like I might give early impressions or whatnot on other videos, is I feel like all the upgrades are very like I feel my choice feels very meaningful, and I don't get that out of all the games in this genre. Dash amount 1 is so tempting, but I feel like this is potentially better, although it's on the wrong side. One other thing to note, the reroll costs get crazy. I guess what I can do is here get 10% crit chance. So like rerolling once, super cheap. Rerolling twice, still pretty cheap. The third one starts to add up, and then after that it's like very expensive. Like that was gonna be 500 for the next one, and I could probably reroll one time after that, and all my money would be gone. So you do have to consider your resources when you're upgrading. What was that sound? It was like a... I literally thought I heard wood breaking. I don't understand. Like in game. All right. Let's try dagger throw to 6 is probably not even that bad. What could the boss be here, I wonder? Some type of fire giant? I would imagine. Oh, got sucked into his arena. Well, enjoy. Oh, okay. We can do this. Just a little bullet hell action. Oh, he's... Oh, the explosions kind of linger. I gotta make sure that I'm facing the right direction with my, my sundering of the earth. Oh, wow. A lot of effects there. I would like your loot, please. But I can't because his effect's still going on. Alright, sweet. We got some resources. And... Ooh, that's a good one. So to me, this feels like it has to go right here. 48% attack speed, 60% physical damage. Potential to hit all 3 of these now. Okay. We are making our way downtown. We are definitely moving fast. Maybe some HP regen be good, but I keep saying that, but like, if I have HP regen on level up, maybe I just kill things faster. Maybe that's my strategy. Very much feel in control. Oh, but this game does work in controller, so that should be noted as well. Very well. Dagger throw has 5 pierce now. Okay. I feel like it's gonna underperform in the like in chart that shows damage, but if I've got a bunch of daggers and they're all piercing, you know what? Maybe, you know what? Maybe dagger throw's purpose is to inflict ailments like bleed, shock, burning, cold. that type of stuff, more so than actually do DPS outright. That would make sense. Let's roll a little bit. Armor is okay, but I don't really think we want that here. I'm gonna feel a greedy. Gain attack speed for every bleeding, burned, chilled, or shocked enemy on the field. This is good when you have a bunch of different elements going on, and we don't have that. Increased physical damage. Well, I do believe I could just throw it here. Have 30%. We're only 12 minutes in, so there's still a lot of potential. These runs go 20 minutes, so it's also my ideal time for a bulletheaven. 75% more damage on our sword is awesome. And a vacuum is probably a good pickup here. We roll. Are we zooming? I feel like we're zooming. I feel like I'm putting this here. We are Edie Gonzalez. Hugin and Mugen? Sure. They deal physical damage. Are they literally just summons now? Okay, so in the first version of this game that we played, I remember taking the upgrade and they just spun around you. Now, looks like they just go around pecking the eyes out of enemies, which is like way better. I'm assuming you can't increase the count of Hugin and Mugen, because that wouldn't thematically make a lot of sense, would it? Hugin and Mugen and Hugin the second. Just zipping around at the speed of sound. Dodge chance, Vikings resolve. Physical attacks have a 5% chance to reduce the remaining cooldown of all abilities by 12%. This is actually what I'm here for. It needs 8, though. So, which 8 is it getting? Is it getting this spot? Is it getting this spot? I think it's getting this spot. Alright. Daggers should be really good for triggering this, actually. Assuming it's every hit has a chance to trigger it and not like every cast. I'm not really sure. Read it again. Physical attacks. Probably every time it triggers. Not every time it hits. That would be too good. That's fine, though. It's still you know, reduced cooldown for all of our spells, essentially. Shatter Ground, reduce the cooldown for like almost a second. Again, obviously great. The last time the boss was about to show up, it got really chaotic. So let's see what happens here as we get to around 15 minutes, where I don't expect a boss, but maybe there is one. Maybe just the first map only has 2 bosses. Maybe this one has 3. That'd be neat. Y'all see what I mean, though, about, like, not having locations on the map to interact with once they've been expended. I feel like that's an awkward point. Try to give some constructive feedback in this. I'd like to think that some devs end up watching these videos. I mean, I know for some games they do, for some games they don't. Depends on the dev and time and whatnot, obviously. Ooh. Oh, we're moving now. All right, it could hit right here, right? But I think we're gonna go right here. 102% movement speed, 60% physical damage. Let's go.
fun. We have to outrun the skulls anyway. The problem is movement speed doesn't really give you... Oh, they have an edge. Okay, so I can just run to the corners then, maybe. We'll try. No, I'm not that fast yet. I cannot yet outrun the concept of death. One day. One day I will achieve Wally West speeds. Today is not that day. Take Whirl Slash. Like, fine. Having another physical ability is probably good. It's just like a little AoE, like little whirlwind. Very much kind of like our basic attack, honestly. We've invested so much into Shattering Ground that I feel like that's just the future for us here. Don't really think there's any other plans. Berserker's Fury. Physical damage, yeah, we take that. There's a good 6 spot. It's just right here between the two movement speeds. Has a chance to enrage us, increasing attack speed in all damage types. I mean, all we do is physical damage. Whirl Slash damage up by 75%. Okay. It does enough damage baseline. It's one of the things it does is like amount. Critical strikes have a 5% chance to trigger a random ability. That's a really cool one. I don't think we have enough crit strike chance. 24? Oh, that's actually pretty high. And I could just put it here and have it active. Okay. Well, that seems good. That seems very exciting. Watch out for the fire here. The worst part about all this is that we're definitely going to lose all of our progression because it's a playtest. Which I feel like if you're making a playtest, you should probably make the progression a little bit faster, you know? For the sake of testing. But who am I to judge? I'm not a game dev. I just play these games on here and give free advertisement to developers. Damage to Hugin and Mugen. That's fun. Whirl Slash. These are all cool, but not really yet. More daggers. Actually, it's up the damage by Hugin and Mugen by 50%. I just heard the stick breaking sound again. I wonder if that's an audio glitch. Or if something else is happening. One thing that would be cool if a dev is watching that you could add is if like there's healing on the map and you're too far away from it, it could show up on the edge of the map. Definitely would be a useful feature. Yeah, I think the audio may have bugged out for this map. Kind of sounds that way. This is an awkward thing because it's not really what I want. I could just get extra. I could get extra crit strike chance. Just reroll some more. Okay. Well, that gives extra armor and extra attack speed. 72% attack speed, 60% armor. What's our armor actually at? 60%? I don't know what 60% armor means. That 60% damage reduction. I can't hover over it and tell you, so just have to assume. Hopefully that's correct. I hope. Otherwise, kind of silly. Well, we're definitely outrunning fire, so that's nice. Full physical seems to be going pretty hard right now. Nope. Oh, we were just like, man, oh my god. Okay, the beginning of this stage looked like we were totally screwed, and just like it all came together very quickly. Whirl / cooldown. Oh, Shattering Ground up to 11 instances of it. That's the one I'm gonna take. That's the one. Literally shatter all the ground. I meant to dash through, instead I just dashed up. That was an oopsie. So we know that at 20 minutes we're gonna get summoned, basically, to an arena, whether that be the center of the screen or the top or the bottom or whatever. Straight to hell. Who knows? Maybe to Surtur's realm. We are in Muspelheim. It would make sense. The Lord of Fire, who will destroy Valhalla. Where you at, buddy? We didn't get some. Is that Odin? I think Odin's sacrifice right now. It's kind of funny. I think I'll just take 14% attack speed. Put it here. I really think that's just Odin. Upgrade Hugin and Mugen. Motherfucker, what? Were we not allowed to kill him? What did I do? What? What was that? All right, again, Shattering Ground. Look at the damage. 3.6 million. Oh, Dagger Throw was actually kind of good. Oh, it says Conquer. It says I won. Are you not allowed to beat Muspelheim yet? Did I become actually too powerful? Let's see, I have 3 talent points left. Let's get an extra dash. Oh, I can go down to here now. Increase the range of the whirlwind attack. You gain thorns when you dash. Increase sword damage. Swords shoot out a sonic boom. That's kind of cool. Your damage increased by every 1 armor you have. Whirlwind size by 45%. Let's go look over here. Let's see. We had a bunch of the blazing pigment now and a little bit of the molten pigment. So we could get ignite chance. We could get... Can't get the damage because that's off the molten pigment. Can't get attack speed. Can't get crit chance. Can't get... You can't get any of this stuff. You get armor and get max health. Shock chance. Draw at least 1/5. I mean, that doesn't really help any. Epic stuff. Abilities of the type physical deal 35% more damage. I can get that. Fire ones deal more damage. I could also get that. Lightning deals more damage. I could do that too. Okay, so... Oh, and Power Surge. Okay, so you get to start... Oh, you start with a random ability. That's kind of fun too. Oh, it does show how big they are. Look, you can see the symbol down. Take that and just throw it right there. And then you can kind of see from there where you want to go. The fact that we got murdered in a very Vampire Survivors fashion makes me think that we're not going to be able to finish the 3rd realm. So I'm probably just going to end the video here. If you guys haven't, definitely put this one on your wish list if you're into these types of games and like the stuff I play on this channel. This game seems to be great. It also has this kind of like Death Must Die system. I'll be honest, that's exactly what it is. It's a darkness system from Death Must Die. Just without the fancy names for stuff. Like, you increase this, you win a round at 5 and it increases, it looks like. So that's pretty cool. There's no actual rewards yet, but I imagine there will be. But anyways, this game's pretty awesome. It's there'll be a link in the description. Again, go check it out. If you want to check out the playtest, all you have to do is like request to join and you should get access. But it's Asgard's Fall on Steam. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to do YouTube stuff, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you all later. Have a great day. Jeff out. Bye.